What's going on, guys? Thanks for watching. Keep calm and game on. We are back. Happy Halloween to those celebrating it. Um, I had a couple Snickers bars earlier today. Pretty tasty. But yeah, we're just chilling, looking at some of the Steam sales. As usual, we're just going to hit the Steam Scream 4 thing. I guess I've been doing this for like 4 years, I guess. But yeah, let's look at some of the games they got here. So, I'm streaming this from one of my newer computers. Got this from a thrift store a while back. I swapped out my graphics card because this one had a better graphics card, but I took the one out of this, and I'm going to put that in my main setup build. And then I took the graphics card out of my main setup and put it in this one. So I got the GTX 1080 in this one, and then once I get a couple more components for my main computer, I can fully install my processor. Because I tried installing my processor the other day, but I was missing a certain type of bracket that it mounts onto, so I had to order that from Amazon. And then my brother's going to help me get that in there once he gets some time. But yeah. So let me just make sure I'm actually streaming. I believe we're live. Are we live, guys? Let me just check here. Turn on this. So I'm trying out a stream from this. I got my webcam up there. And yeah, I thought I'd do full screen this time and see how it looked, see how it did. But let's see here. So I'm only using one monitor right now, so it is a little bit difficult to it's a little bit difficult to navigate because yeah, I got the one monitor plugged in. And it always makes things more complicated when you only have one monitor. But I'm actually considering possibly getting a HDMI, like a wireless HDMI dongle, so I could like plug that into my what is this? So I could plug that into my TV and use that as a monitor, and then have my second monitor on the side. But what is this? Chronos? I think I saw a trailer for this a while ago. Let me just click on this. Do I got it in my wish list? I do not, but it's $50. We'll put that on our wish list, and we will wait for that to go on sale. But what else have these guys made? Medium? Layers of Fear? This is a really crappy mouse, guys. A really crappy mouse. What is this? Observer? Observer System Redux. What the heck is this? It's a investigation cyberpunk hacking horror game. Okay, well, let me go back. Okay, let's go back. There we go. Again, guys, if you're watching this live, feel free to drop some comments. Okay, so I'm thinking about getting Alan Wake. Maybe it's $1.50. It's $1.50, maybe not. This game also looked kind of fun. Visceral Cleanup, Darkest Dungeon. Da 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 da. Could have sworn I owned this game at one point, but maybe not. They tried to make me go to rehab, but I said no, no, no. Dismantle. Also, Dismantle looks kind of fun. When does the sale for this end? November 3rd. Okay. November 3rd. Ba-da-ba-da. Forever Winter. Ooh, looter shooter. Post-apocalyptic extraction shooter. Huh. Throw that in my wish list. Come on, Mr. Mouse. Okay, there we go. This mouse is just not good. I think the scroll wheel on here is also dying because, man, this is just pretty sad. What else we got here? DayZ. Sons of the Forest. Resident Evil 4. Vampire Survivors. Species Unknown. Man, I'm kind of tempted just to like get another secondary monitor, put it over here so I can read your guys' chats. But you know, that's more work. I had to plug in a different headset because the computer that I'm using right now, it's actually, let me switch this if I switch this to gaming, will that screw things up? Can you guys still hear me? Hopefully. The computer I'm using now, the headphone jack, like in order to get the headphone and the mic to work on like a normal aux jack, I gotta have like a dongle, I think. I don't have one of those dongles, so I had to switch to a USB headset instead of the normal 3.5 millimeter jack. But this headset's pretty good too. This probably is actually better than the one I was using. But yeah, got this one for review. This is a Fifine microphone. I'm a real big fan of the Fifine company. They make some quality stuff, in my opinion. But yeah, I got this headset a while back to do a review for. I don't know if I ever did the review. I always say good things about it when I like use it, but I don't know if I actually made a review for it. But good headset. Highly recommend Fifine. Their products are quality, crispy quality, and they're relatively affordable too. So you can't really go wrong. Okay, I also bought Red Dead Redemption 1 on Xbox 360. Because it was like the Game of the Year edition and it came with the Undead Nightmare DLC, which I've yet to play that, but you know. I've yet to play it. I feel like I definitely don't get as much reach when I use when I stream in full screen like this because I don't show up in the shorts feed. So I feel like I probably only show up to my subscribers. So yeah, if you are watching though, drop a comment, guys. Drop a comment. I think I got my chat turned on. Pretty sure. Pretty sure I got chat turned on. Okay, species unknown. And then I just got. Let me show you the game I just got. I just got Dead Zone Rogue, which I've been wanting to get this for a while. Finally got it. I've been having fun with that. Also got The Last Campfire. I think that's the last live stream I did. This little game here. The Last Campfire. Joshua, happy Halloween. You see my newest video? I think I saw the notification, but I haven't watched it yet. Was it like that Arkham Asylum Halloween mood music or something? I think I watched part of 1. Yeah, at work today I was getting rid of a lot of Halloween crap. I'm probably going to get in trouble for it because you know my boss likes to keep every little thing. Oh, there's two videos. Okay, I think I saw part of the first one. But yeah, my manager didn't work today, so I cleaned up. I cleaned up some stuff, and I'm probably gonna get yelled at once she comes back in. She's gonna be like, "Where's all my stuff, Adam?" And I'll be like, "I don't know. It disappeared." Because she keeps ordering like a ton of Christmas. Like we have like literally stacks of Christmas all the way up to the ceiling. We have like 5 stacks literally up to the ceiling. And she keeps ordering more. And I'm like, I can't put all this stuff places unless I have space. So I got rid of some Halloween stuff because it's like 75% off right now anyway because it's Halloween. And I'm pretty sure we're going to ship it. Whatever we don't ship, she's probably going to want to save until next year. So I'm trying to like make it disappear before she notices. So I did some organizing, some cleaning, and I'll get yelled at. I know it. It's like a 9 out of 10 chance I'm going to get yelled at, but whatever. Whatever. It is what it is. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. But yeah, I'm finally trying to upgrade the computer. I tried to put the processor in the other day. Turns out, well, that was a whole process in itself because I was going to try to do it myself. I updated the BIOS like I was supposed to. Then I was going to take it out, but one of the cables wouldn't fit through the side of the case because like the motherboard was like covering up part of the hole. So I had to call my brother up so he could help me. So he had to take the motherboard out in order to get the cable out of the hole in the case so we could take off the old processor and the cooler. So we finally got that done. And then we were going to install the new processor and the cooler. Got the processor in, but turns out the cooler needs a special mounting bracket in order to mount it to the motherboard, and it didn't come with the bracket because I guess it just doesn't come with a bracket. So we couldn't mount that yet. So we had to order the correct bracket from Amazon. I got like 1-day shipping. I had to pay an extra $3 for 1-day shipping. I don't even know why I did that because my brother can't even help me for a couple more days, but whatever. So once my brother gets some spare time, we're going to try to install that and see if everything works. But I did get another computer that I got from a thrift store a while back. I got the graphics card out of my main computer, put it in that computer, and then I took the graphics card that was in that computer, and I'm going to be putting that into the computer that I'm upgrading because it's slightly better than the graphics card that was in it. And then the computer that I'm using right now, it was just running off of like an older hard drive. So like Windows booted up super slow. So I got another computer out of my garage, took an SSD drive, a hard drive out of one of those computers, put it in this computer. Then I had to figure out how to transfer Windows over to the SSD. That was a whole thing. Watched a bunch of YouTube videos about it. Finally figured it out. So now Windows boots up much faster, and now I'm running the Windows off of the SSD rather than the 1 gigabyte normal hard drive that it was using before. And that's what we're streaming on right now because I can't stream from my main computer because it's currently sitting on the floor with tons of parts out of it because, yeah. And so that's kind of what I'm doing at the moment. Just streaming from the thrift store computer that I got. Runs a lot better now that it's on an SSD and has the better graphics card in it. But yeah, I think there's still some updates that I need to update. But for the most part, it's running better than it was. But yeah, I know I'm going to get yelled at when my boss finds out I did some cleaning. She doesn't get in until Sunday, I don't think. I know she's gonna notice. She always notices whenever I move anything. Like it looks like a complete mess, but whenever I get rid of anything, she's like, "Where did this go?" It's like, "Where's Adam? Why did he throw my stuff away?" Blah 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 blah. I'm like, because guys, we're getting smothered by Christmas. There's no room to do literally anything. Literally anything because of all the Christmas. And whenever I make space and I think, okay, now we got some space, I price a bunch of furniture, I get some pallets out of the way, put product away, finally get some space. Then the new truck comes. I open up the truck, more Christmas is on the truck. So now I got to put that Christmas in the space I made. And it never ends. It never ends. So if she gets mad at me, I'm going to be like, I'll stop cleaning when you stop ordering Christmas. Because it's getting a little bit crazy. Nobody wants to die. What is this? Is this a dystopian cyberpunk detective? Oh. Detective 3D? Is it a FPS game? Let's watch the trailer. Show me the trailer. Show me the trailer. Bro. Bro, where's the trailer? It's one of the trailers. Just put it on the roof? Yeah. And then the driver from our warehouse, like I called for a truck, a second truck. They're like, yep, can't send a second truck. So then I had to put more stuff inside because I can't leave it outside. So just a whole mess. Is this like an action game or is this more like a walking simulator? Uncover the evidence. Manipulate time.
This is crazy. If something goes wrong, you're hung out to dry.
At least we have a theory of the crime.
Yeah, I think it's more of like just a walking simulator. You're like solving a mystery or something. But yeah, and I didn't even, like, if I was going to clean all the way, I would have got rid of way more stuff. But I held myself back. But I'm still going to get in trouble. I know I'm still going to get in trouble. But I didn't go as far as I was going to. So we'll see. We'll see. Do. Ba ba da ba ba da ba da da da. Let's search by $5. And I only want games. Where's the game tab? It's not a game tab. Okay, well. Resident Evil. Hey, Control Ultimate Edition. That's only $4. I've heard good things about this game. Never played it yet though. Came out in 2020.
My brother was just a kid when they took him. They thought I'd never find this place. That I'd forget about him.
Okay, well, show some gameplay, bro. With all the expansions. 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5.
But I'm stronger.
I think that's an actual actress. I don't know if she was in The Walking Dead. I don't know if that's her or somebody else.
We're stronger. You?
Offer it. Let me throw that in my wish list. Let's look up Control Ultimate Edition. Open up the web page. Oh, YouTube. YouTube. Paste. The review. There we go. I just want like a quick review. Is there a quick review? 6 minutes? 5 minutes? Let's go with incredible experience. Let's go with this one.
I'd really need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director.
Decent looking graphics.
While going back through my original review of Control from 2019, I can only assume that either I was playing under some kind of cloud, or that the game has grown on me considerably since that review, having now played it through again on PC along with the DLC campaigns. It's probably the latter, I think, because one of my biggest complaints was how incredibly obtuse I found it. I also hadn't yet warmed to Jesse Faden, who even after all these hours spent with the game, remains a somewhat stony-faced protagonist. Either way, I like it a lot more now than I did then, which is not to say that my original gripes are all gone, they're just lessened considerably. For example, the character of Jesse makes a lot more sense by the end of the game, and certainly after repeat playthroughs, despite still being just a little bit too vanilla for someone with incredible superpowers in such an extraordinary situation. Likewise, the setting and concepts aren't easy to get your head around the first time. For newcomers then, Control takes place in a world similar to our own but markedly different in certain ways, almost like an alternate timeline. The oldest house is the headquarters of the Federal Bureau of Control, an organisation comprising elements of the real-world FBI and the fictional SCP building, which is now enslaving the employees and private security forces within the oldest house. Immune to the hiss's effects, Jessie sets out to save as many lives as she can.
So you can like throw stuff. Kind of like Jedi powers, looks like. Using like the Force type thing.
Constantly evolving central mystery. This being the Ultimate Edition, it ships with the Foundation and AWE DLC campaigns pre-installed, so you can continue Jesse's adventures when you're done with the critical narrative. It plays exceptionally well too. Control always had strong gameplay. From the shape-shifting service weapon that changes forms to suit your needs, to Jesse's unlockable mental abilities that allow her to launch objects with teleportation, because there's so much world building and it all minimum, but all brings something new to the game and often reward you with something cool like a new power or outfit. As you move, combat is slick and responsive. The different forms of the service weapon all have their place.
So it looks kind of cool. I mean, for $4, it might be worth getting, possibly. Oh, can't. Oh, okay. My bad. My bad. I had the. I have the what you call it, like the window capture, and I didn't select it because I'm doing this all off of one screen. I don't have my normal 2-screen setup plugged in, so it's more complicated because I have to like hide my OBS and whatever. I was thinking about getting like HDMI, like wireless HDMI, like dongle. Like you plug one end into something, the other end into a monitor. And then instead of having to like run a cable all the way across the screen, you can just do it wirelessly. At least that's how it's supposed to work. I've never used one, so I don't know. But they're kind of expensive though, so I don't know. So like if I look it up, HDMI Wi-Fi transmitter receiver, like I'm seeing ones for like 30, ones for 50, 35, 40. I'm not sure how well they work. I don't really want to spend $50 on one. So there's that. What else we got here? Online co-op, multiplayer. Tainted. Pixel graphics, roguelite, action roguelike. What is this? I do like roguelites. Looks a little too old school for me. A little too old school for me. Do 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 do. Ba da ba da ba ba do. Ba do 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 do. Yeah, I feel like when I stream full screen like this, I get 0 views. I think this stream has got a total of 3 views according to my thing. Because I'm not showing up in the shorts feed. That's why I like streaming in vertical. I'm like, I'll try something different this time, and yeah. I feel like it also doesn't send out as many notifications to people. Hey, Surrounded's on sale. This one's a fun one. I need to jump back into this. They've updated it quite a bit since I last played it, I believe. It's only single player, but I need to jump back in and check it out. Tech Market Simulator. Ba-da-ba. Arc Raiders. I've heard some good things about Arc Raiders. It's $30 though. I don't really want to pay $30. Ultimate Theater Simulator. Excuse me. Do 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 do. What the flip? Let me go to my wish list. I got almost 700 things on my wish list. Dang. Dang. Okay, what else we got? Serious Sam Fusion. Nino Kuni. Ravenbound. Well, it's a nice looking game. Can transform into a bird. Ugh. That looked kind of cool. That looked kind of promising. 2023 mixed reviews. I do like roguelites though. Ravenbound bundle, Hammer of Bolt. Is that the DLC? Do 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 do. Boo boo doo boo doo. Do 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 do. Huh. Gameplay, sprint, blah blah blah. Well, that's a maybe. Normally what, 20 bucks? 30 bucks. Normally $30. But guys, I think I want to wrap it up because it's almost 11 p.m. and I'm getting kind of sleepy. But thank you guys for popping in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Joshua Babo, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your night. And yeah, I'll have to check out that video when I get a chance. But thanks for watching, guys. If you happen to come across the video after it's done broadcasting, give it a like, give it a share, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Until then, my name is Adam, and remember, keep calm and game on. Doodles!